Hello family, good morning. Yes, today on my channel I would love to welcome you, specially all you returning subscribers. You're welcome, and if you're not yet a subscriber, just watch this video to the very end and you'll become one, I promise you. Yes, today on my channel I'll be discussing on a very scintillating topic, a very interesting one, and that is no other topic than lies they told you about Europe. These are some of the lies that have been spread across the globe. Coming from West Africa, Nigeria, I've heard about these lies. A lot of people have said some things that are not true. And now that I am an immigrant in Europe, I can now see for myself that these things are not true, and that these people that have generalized these things were not actually saying the truth why they did that. So I'm not going to say a lot of things. I just want to tell you that if you have not seen my last video, if you have not watched my last video, please do well after this video, of course, to go and watch it, because that video was mind-blowing. So I'm going to go straight to the first topic. The first talk is about one thing that a lot of Europeans living here, especially the male young men who relocated from Africa, came to Europe, and in order to get a resident permit, that they have to get married to an European, and they have to maybe have children with an European. Okay, this is like it's so widespread, especially in my country, Nigeria. Everybody, once you have like a suitor coming for your hand in marriage in Nigeria and the person lives in Europe, in fact, the things people will start telling you is, your guy, you go don't marry for that side. That means your husband or the person, your suitor, has already married in Europe. Like, everybody just believes that the person is already married. And a lot of people would try and, do investigation to just prove to their family that the person that's coming for their hand in marriage is not actually married. So this is one thing I would like to talk about today. I don't know whether you've heard about this lie, but it's not like these things don't happen. I know people come over to Europe, and because they find it difficult to get their resident permit, they actually get married to an European. But this is not applicable to all European states. This is not applicable to all countries under the Europe continent. It is not. There are actually some places like Italy and Germany where this is really commonplace. There is no how you can get their permit without getting married to their citizen. That's called, in Germany, they call it Vaterschaft. But in Spain, there are other ways you can get your permit without having to get married to anybody. I know people get married here and there, but it's not applicable to all European countries. So let's get this right and stop looking at everybody from Europe as if they are already married or they already have children. It is not applicable to everybody. We cannot really generalize. I am not in support in any way of people coming to Europe to get married to an European, and after some time they will divorce the person. I'm not in support of that kind of dealings at all. But what I'm saying is that it is not applicable to everybody. It is not everybody that gets married. It is not everybody that because of paper they get married. So if you are not sure that this person has actually done this, then why do we generalize? We say everybody there did this in order to get paper. No, it's, for me, I will categorize this as a big lie, because you cannot generalize. There are some states in like Spain that I know, there are 3 different ways of getting your residence permit without having to even marry anybody, and people take other routes. Even if you still feel that, because you saw one person from Germany that got married, that means that everybody in Europe must get married. No, that's not true, and it's a lie. So we are categorizing this one as the number 1 lie. Yes, it's a lie. Number two is that European government pays everyone in its country stipend. There are a lot of people that have come into Europe and they have been, creating videos saying that they got paid by the government. Yes, European government really takes care of people. These people they really do take care of their people. They help people that come from other countries. Maybe you tell them that maybe you're being threatened in your home country, or there is a war in your home country. They'll take you in and they'll actually pay you stipend. But it's not everybody that will enter Europe and receive stipend from the government. You get? If you tell them that you're a refugee, of course, they believe that you're a refugee. So you tell them that they would believe. Except proving otherwise. If they later find out that you're not any refugee, they can remove you from the list of people they pay. But to come out and say everybody in Europe gets paid a certain amount of money, it's not true. The people that they pay are people that have already declared themselves as refugees from other countries. These are the people that they pay stipend. So if you come to this country now, you don't declare that you're a refugee. You just come as a normal human being. Or you come to the country, you're already working. Nobody's going to pay you. So do not generalize. These things, like, it's so widespread. And sometimes people get to believe in these lies. So let's get our facts straight. Number 3, that once you get into Europe, it's very easy to get a job and make lots of money. And even if you have debts, maybe before you came to the country, maybe before you relocated to Europe, you accumulated debts. So when you come here, immediately you enter, you get job. It's not as easy as they say it is. It is not as easy, especially now with the crisis here and there, the pandemic. It's not as easy as they say it. To get a job is not easy. It's not, except you have like somebody that you know that can help you. If you come as a loner, you came alone, you don't know anybody, I tell you, it's not easy. I know grace can actually help. God can help you too. But it's not as easy as they say it is. And even when you start, you still need to, it's not going to be like once you start, you start paying debts. You're going to have things you have to settle on ground first. You're going to have an accommodation you have to take care of. No, here, accommodation is expensive. If you're paying a certain amount back in your home country, know that that's the standard of your home country. When you come here, the standard is higher. So what you're going to be paying is going to be more. So that money you think that when you make, it's going to be enough for everything and even to send back to Nigeria. It's not true. You might make that money, and before you know anything, you have the money itself. You are looking for how you spent it. So let's get our facts straight. When you come here, it's not going to be easy. When you even get the job, you're going to take some certain. You still need a lot of time to get yourself prepared to start taking care of bills anyway, because you need to focus on your own focus. The thing that is in your front now is what you need to focus on. Number 4. That every lady that travels from Africa to Europe is into prostitution. This is like one common lie that people say, especially those in the immigration service in Nigeria. When you come to the airport and you're a single lady traveling to Europe, they're just looking at you one kind. What are you going to Europe to go to? What are you going to Europe to go to? That's the question. And it's as if they know what you're going to do. They're just trying to confirm it to you that they know. Not everybody that comes to Europe as a single lady is a prostitute. I know there are a lot of people that travel to Europe that goes into prostitution, because prostitution here is like a serious job. It's like people do it to make, and they make lots of money from it. So, but please though, I'm not in support of prostitution, and I do not support it in any way. But the fact is that it happens here. But people, it's not everybody. Please, let's stop generalizing these things. It's not everybody that are into prostitution. Some people actually travel, although you may say they are not a lot. Yeah, you can say anybody that travels single-handedly as a female to Europe. Some come to study. Some come to stay with their husbands. You cannot just say, once you see a lady going to Europe because she's going unaccompanied, that she's going there to do prostitution. People that are going to do prostitution are going to do prostitution. The ones that are not going to do prostitution are not going to do prostitution. So let's get our facts straight. And the last on the list is that once you live abroad, all your financial problems are over. I don't know what that is, the mentality of I just got back that actually influenced this last one. Because maybe when you see people that get back from Europe, they look fresher and they look kind of well put together, and you in your mind you'll be like, this person don't have the person don't have what the person is thinking. In fact, money is not the issue. I tell you that person might even have more problems than you do, because what the person is thinking about is way more than what you're thinking about. In Nigeria, you can do without paying taxes. You can do without having to pay your bills. Yes, you can say this month, I'm not going to pay NEPA bill. When they come and cut your light, you call electrician will come and fix the light back. Here, it doesn't work like that. What you don't pay for, you're not going to use. You can see water in Nigeria is not free. Did they pay for water there? But here, you pay for your water, your light, your bills, your house rent, your internet bill, and so many of your gas bill. You're going to be paying for everything. There's nothing here that is free. Although you can, they provide these things for you, but it's not free. So for you to say people here don't have what they think, they have more than you. They have way more than what you're thinking of to think of. So anytime you see somebody over here and the person actually helps you or gives you financial support, just like greet the person very well, because the person actually gave you out of the little that the person has. So do not take it for granted. I'll put these few points of mine. I'll be able to, throw more light on these fallacies that have been spread wild. And if you have other lies that have been spread, please do well to share it in the comment section. If you have gotten to this point of my video and you've not yet subscribed, I want to urge you to please do well to subscribe. Click the subscription button to your right hand side just below you and smash it. Smash that subscription button. And also, if you love this video, please do well to like it. Thank you for joining me on today's beautiful channel, and see you next time, next week Monday. Bye bye.